Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time, but I am back and I'm super excited. Enshrouded came out about a week ago, and unfortunately I was a little bit sick, so I didn't get a chance to record. However, I have been playing, and I've decided, now that I'm feeling better, it's time to fire up a new character in a new world and bring you guys along for the ride. Because honestly, this game is amazing, and I am all here for it. Now, to get started, first thing we're going to do is run through this tutorial, which most people have probably seen. Like I said, it's been out for about a week. So we're gonna bomb through this initial stuff real quick. And yeah, we're going to talk about what we're going to do, figure out the plan. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've recorded, but I am very excited to be back. I've had a lot of people comment and leave me messages asking when I'm coming back, which I'm super grateful for. And I'm glad you guys are excited for the channel and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to disappoint. Let's hop right in this and let's pick up a third torch, because apparently we need all the torches in the world. First weapon upgrade. Sweet, weapon already. Take these guys out. So if you're not familiar with the game, Enshrouded basically is like Valheim meets Minecraft-ish. And it's got a really cool building system, similar to Valheim, only without the structural integrity. There's the word. But it's very much building, exploring, gathering. All the things that we know and love. I'm going to spend a few minutes here and just collect a bunch of resources that are laying around this area. Now, a lot of the game is fully destructible. I shouldn't say fully, but it's very destructible. This area here, you can kind of claim, we can level up. Then you can claim this area, and you can put a base down here if you wanted and destroy some of this stuff. The tents, I don't think you can, but the walls and everything, which is super cool. There's these books laying around. I'm not going to read them out loud, but you guys can feel free to pause them and learn about the world if you would like. But they do give us experience, so we need to collect all of them. There's such a cool amount of look how pretty this game is. It is an early access, by the way, and there's going to be some errors, going to be some glitches, but to be totally honest, stupid rat. To be totally honest, in the time that I've played, I have not had any or hardly any errors or issues. So it's very well done for an early access game, which is not easy to say in the world we live in nowadays. Alright, so you can see we're in these this enshrouded area, which basically, come on dude, just die. I'm trying to talk to people here. We're in this enshrouded area which has a timer. Basically, if that timer hits 0, you die. It's kind of the mechanic of the game, I guess. I don't know why I couldn't talk just then, but I couldn't think of the words I wanted. But yeah, so you gotta know what you're doing. Don't spend a bunch of time in the scary areas, I guess. But that's not going to affect us. It is super dark as well. I'll do my best not to spend my time in the dark. This is going to blow up. So, just like Valheim, this game is very much the survival aspect, the food and stuff, is just buffs. So you want to collect water, you want to collect meat, you want to cook it, all that. And that is going to give you, as you can see, +1 constitution for 20 minutes, which makes my health bar go up. Alright, so first things first, we need to build ourselves a flame altar. Now, a flame altar is basically your area of influence where you can build and stuff, and it can be upgraded, and that's basically how you progress through the game, is by upgrading it. So I went ahead, I got a bunch of stone, I made a shield, which we can equip, I got some tools here, I got wood, and a piece of tar, which we're going to use for doing some building. So let's build our flame altar, and we'll also build a workbench. We'll build... that's about it. Okay, so let's take our flame altar and our workbench. This second toolbar system, I really don't like. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. I know all people are like, oh, just hit Alt and it switches between. You can do it right here. But I hate it. I really do. Okay, so you can see the orange line around our box here. This is where we're able to build, and we can upgrade this kind of as we go. For now, I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to build farther back, so I want to put this kind of closer, because what we're going to do is we're going to talk to it first, because it, tells us what we do next. There are other survivors drowsing. That's I don't understand that word. Sleeping in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside of the Shroud's grasp. So here we can upgrade our altar. We need a core, which will let us go from a 40 by 40 to an 80 by 80 area. To strengthen the flame, we need to do this in order to access farther into the Shroud. We can only go so far, so this is how we progress in the game. And then obviously we can reset our skill points. Okay, so it should be morning here shortly, but throughout the night I ran around, got some materials. I went ahead, I made a full set of the rag armor. I made a bow and an arrow, and I put our skill points into some spots here. Now, I don't know what we're gonna do exactly for a build. We are gonna start going down the assassin and ranger trees, I think. I'm gonna start ranged, but I don't know if I'll stay that way. We might do wizard, we might do, you know, warrior. I don't really know. But what I'm gonna do now, the plan is we need to go and rescue the blacksmith. He is here through, you know, past the bridge to the Shroud. We're gonna head there. That starts the game completely. We need to do that first thing. What is this quest? Love letter to Queen Yasmina. We don't have that yet, so that must be a glitch. Shouldn't be showing us that yet. But anyways, I'm gonna head over to the Shroud, and then when the morning comes, we'll get going. So I'm in the Shroud. The sun's finally coming up, so hopefully you guys can kind of see what's going on. I just wanted to run through here a little bit and grab a few resources while we have the time to do so. Basically, you get a few different things in the shrouded areas. Just grab all this stuff real quick first, then I'll continue what I was saying. So these trees here, when you cut them down, they're going to give you shroud wood, which we need a bunch of this for doing some building and stuff. It's just another variant, and I think you need this actually to do the level up the altar as well. This will also give you shroud liquid, and I think there's like mycelium and some other stuff you can get in here as well. I also killed a guy here, and we got a ring, which gave us +8 stamina, 10 health. And basically, we're going to get ourselves out of the Shroud. This is a super simple run-through of it. We came in right there, and the way out is pretty much right here. So we want to get through this, and we're going to spend a bunch of time in here. You can actually see right there, in the shadow there, that shadow right ahead is an elixir well, which we're also going to try to do today. That's the first boss. So basically, you need to clear the elixir wells to get like their heads, and that's how you kind of clear some of the influence of the Shroud. So yeah, that's part of the plan today once we rescue this dude. So these enemies, these salvager dudes, they have an awesome design. So these guys are not affected by the, well, they're not like the beasts in the Shroud. They're like actual humans, but they look awesome. They look kind of like they're something out of, was it Resident Evil Village with the crazy, creepy dudes? There should be one or two guys around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Let's see if I can get a headshot on him. Backstab damage. Headshot, come on. There we go. Yeah, I love their design. The dual hook things, what are they called? Pike hooks? No. I forget those are called. Also, the one thing I have to say about this game that I don't like so far is this looting system. It kind of goes away after all. Like, you kind of don't notice it after a little bit. But I'll tell you, it took me a little bit to get used to that, where the thing pops up every time. I really wish they would change that. It's my only, like, major gripe so far. Alright, let's kill this dude. Rescue this guy. And then, what the hell? Okay, apparently there's an invisible wall there, which you can't shoot through. What are they called? Provisional scythe. That's not what I was thinking it was called. Anyways, let's salvage this. We're not going to use that. Salvaging gives us these ruins, by the way, which we'll eventually be able to use. You can see on this sword here, there's a +2 poison damage. We can use those to upgrade our equipment. But first things first, we need to rescue the blacksmith. Now that we've rescued the blacksmith, we need to summon him. Basically, you create this summoning staff, which takes 1 twig, and all it's used for is this. So we need to now go in here, pick the dude, and we place him into our world. So he pretty much becomes a workbench, and he gives us quests, and as you do the quests, he unlocks, you know, bigger and better things for you to do, you know, crafting wise and stuff. So he'll talk about gear, talk about, you know, expanding the world. Yes, tell us to be arrested, etc. And then he lets us do a bunch of crafting. Nails, things like lockpicks, so these actually become cheaper by doing it this way than in your inventory. He'll give us some swords, which will probably make this right. now because, well, why the hell not? Let's do our first real upgrade. He also lets us do an armor set, which we'll probably work on this right away. We can actually do a bunch of it now. Let's do a bunch of it now. Okay, so I didn't have enough to make the full set of armor. We got the helmet, we got some pants, we got the new sword. Now, though, the plan is I need to create a forge, a charcoal kiln, you know, the better axes and pickaxe. We also need to create the glider and grappling hook. But in order to do that, we need a lot more metal scraps. So my plan for the moment is actually to go here to this little town. It's called like Rookmore or something. So we're going to go into the Shroud and we're going to clear this out. The scavengers, they're the ones that drop the scrap. So we're going to farm that. And then once we're able to create our full set of armor, we're going to go and take on the elixir well. And that is the goal for the day. For today is to beat that first boss. Honestly, bow and arrow is super powerful. Okay, so I got some more Shroudwood stuff while I was in there, but yeah, this is the area I really want to clear out. Rookmore, that's what it's called. Now, there should be a bunch of enemies in here, I think. There's a guy there. There's one over there. Oh, he sees us. Oh, there's another one. Uh-oh. Oh, let's try to get wrecked here. And they hurt. They hurt so much. Oh, get parried, my guy. Okay, so I got a 1, which I'll show you guys kind of like what it does. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it, but basically it's just a mid-range attack, which does a lot of, like, it's super effective. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. It's not so much the wand that I don't like, it's the staff. I don't like that it has to use mana as well as, like, ammunition. But maybe we'll come to like it, I don't know. I just feel like the bow and arrow, if you can get over the ammo thing, is awesome. If I can hit the guy, you know. Lockpick. Do I have one? No. Is there another way up? Oh yeah, of course. So a lot of these areas have like alternate ways up, which, you know, if you don't need to use a lockpick, why would you? And perfect. New upgrades for our bow. So that'll be awesome. Let's put that there. What do we go from 8 to 10 power? Nothing major, but you know, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Okay, so I got 18 scrap. Let's make the rest of our set. I think we can do chests now and gloves. I think that's all we had. Let's do that. Equip this. Equip this. I'm just gonna destroy this. We don't need the rags anymore. Let's also craft the grappling hook, and we might as well do the glider while we're here. So we got all the basics done. And also while we're here, I've upgraded our bow, so we get +2 power and +2 fire magic damage. So I don't remember what's up here, but I do know now that we have the grappling hook, we can attach ourselves to these things here, and we can climb this. And I forget what's over here, but I think there's chests and stuff up. Stop gliding. I think there's chests up here. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, flint arrows. That's perfect. We're definitely low on arrows, so that's huge. Okay, well, apparently we can't swing very well. Oh, there's a house up here. Okay, I remember now. There's a dude there. And a fully destructible house. I love that. I love how everything's destructible. I wish there was like kind of how Valheim has the what do you call it, the structural support. So it'd be cool if this would fall down, but I love the fact that we could just blow this whole thing up. And we can get chests that are hidden in the ground. Okay, so a mace. We should probably get this as well, I guess, while we're here. So this is just flintstone, but this is another building block, which we're gonna need. I think we can make arrows of this as well. So we might as well grab a bunch of this stuff, and it's scattered throughout the entire world. Let's also kind of go up here. There's probably something up here. I think I saw... Yeah, there's one of those things to read. Well, and there's a chest, okay. Alright, so from here, I think we are going to head into the elixir well and hopefully clear that. I think we're good enough to go to do it. You know, we probably should get our rested bonus and all that, but like, I don't, you know, that's not my style. Yeah, it's a bit dark. I mean, you should be able to see, actually, the shroud lights us up pretty good, so hopefully you guys can see this. Now, these areas, they're super cool. I really love the look of all this. Alright, where'd he go? Come on. Just get shot. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't hit him. Thank you. There's another guy right there. I love how you can just barely see them in the mist. Oh, there's one to my left as well. So these elixir wells, they really give me, what is the thing in World of Warcraft, the Dark Gate, Black Gate, whatever? They really give me that vibe. Like, it's like a half-constructed portal to another dimension. I really love it. So these are respawn points, which will allow us, obviously, to respawn. And I think if you actually stand on it or by it, yeah, the shroud time refills. So we can, you know, get our stuff back. Let's actually do a little bit of healing. Because I think as soon as we go down here, we're going to be faced with the boss. So in each of these wells, there's a shroud root. See that right there, that thing? It's a root we need to cut down. Basically, that's how the shroud like grows, whatever. There's also these areas which are just lava, and it's like instant death, so don't touch them. But yeah, so we cut the shroud down, and it like clears the fog and lets us like be down here. And I don't know if it like how much it clears throughout the world, but it's you know what we need to do. You also get a skill point every time you do cut one down. And our first boss. Now, thankfully, these guys are nothing crazy. If you get hit by them, I mean they're devastating. But we're gonna try not to do that. All right, let's just take him out. Sweet, first boss is done. Whoa, what was that? Legendary Tainted Axe. Is that a two-handed weapon? That's a... Oh, wow, that's an awesome weapon. What? So we can upgrade this 5 times? Oh, that's a huge start. All right, let's cut this thing down, and yeah, I guess we're gonna go back and upgrade that thing, because that's huge. Okay, so I'm back to base, and with this new axe, I mean, it's gonna upgrade quite a bit more than this. So I'm actually gonna just... Oh, I can't salvage that. Okay, so you can't salvage things you craft, which is kind of weird, but we can salvage this masterful mace. I don't need that. We got the brute's head, and let's salvage this wand. I'm not going to use it, so let's just salvage it. And then let's upgrade this thing. So we're going to go from, let's see here, we're going to go from 14 up to 22. That's a huge start. Wow, that's an amazing weapon to start. I mean, it's level 8. We're level 2.
You got a heart of steel.
We're level 2. So we're starting off on a pretty good note here. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really happy to be back doing the recording thing. I hope you guys are excited for more. Next time, we're gonna do some building. We're gonna give this guy an awesome little hut. I've got some cool ideas, so I hope you guys come back for that. And yeah, as always, I'll see you next time.